5 Most Haunted Dolls with Terrifying Backstories. 5. Letta the Doll. Letta, short for Let Me Out, is a doll unlike any I've ever seen. Found in a crawlspace beneath an abandoned house in Wagga Wagga, Australia, Letta is a marionette with hauntingly lifelike features. His owner, Kerry Walton, discovered him while exploring the property and decided to take him home. At first, Kerry thought Letta was just a peculiar old doll, but strange things began happening almost immediately after bringing him into the house. Kerry and his family reported hearing faint sobbing sounds coming from the doll at night. Even more unsettling, Letta seemed to move on his own. Sometimes he'd be found in a different position, and other times he appeared to have shifted locations entirely. At first, Kerry dismissed it as imagination, but the incidents became harder to ignore. The family dog refused to go near Letta, barking and growling whenever the doll was in sight. Visitors to the house often felt uneasy in Letta's presence. Some even claimed they heard whispers or felt as though someone was watching them when the doll was in the room. Kerry decided to have Letta examined by experts, who estimated the doll to be over 200 years old and possibly of Eastern European origin. Further investigation revealed that Letta might be inhabited by the spirit of a child. Psychics who examined the doll claimed to sense a young boy's energy, describing him as sad but not malicious. Despite this, the doll's presence remained deeply unsettling. Kerry began taking Letta to paranormal conventions and interviews, sharing his story and allowing others to experience the doll's strange aura for themselves. When I met Letta, I was struck by how lifelike he appeared. His wooden face, with its glassy eyes and almost human expression, seemed to watch me intently. I couldn't shake the feeling that he was aware of my presence, even as he sat completely still. Holding him was an experience. I'll never forget the doll felt heavier than it should, as though it carried a weight beyond its physical form. Kerry told me that Letta sometimes caused disruptions in his home, even after years of living with him. Objects would move on their own, doors would creak open, and electrical devices often malfunctioned in Letta's presence. Kerry claimed that letting people interact with Letta seemed to appease the spirit, as though the doll wanted to be acknowledged. The stories surrounding Letta grew more disturbing the more I listened. People who spent too much time with the doll reported experiencing nightmares, sudden bouts of anxiety, and even strange accidents. Despite this, Letta's allure was undeniable. There was something about him that drew people in, even as they feared him. When I finally walked away, I felt a profound sense of relief, but also a lingering unease. Letta may look like an antique marionette, but he carries an energy that's impossible to ignore. To this day, I wonder if the spirit within him was reaching out to me, leaving an indelible mark that I'll carry forever.